What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning back into the channel. Sorry guys, it's been quite some time that I haven't been posting up everything. I've just been so busy and just been kind of going back and forth. I don't want to show the routine of the same route I take and all that stuff. So on today's route, I figured I'd showcase this to you. We get a 2025 Hallmark Transport. This will be up for sale. It's a 28-footer plus the V-nose, which is like another 2 to 3 feet, 8.5 feet wide. You got the 2 escape doors on the sides. Fairly custom built. This one's headed out to Northwest Rides out of Rathdrum, Idaho. And I'll show this to you guys real quick. You got the recessed, flush mounted on the ground E-track system. You got your spare tire storage unit, and you got an additional storage or additional spare tire. This one is a 7, I believe it's 7.5. If I'm not right, it's about 7 feet 6 inches. So this one does have the exterior height. The extra exterior height, excuse me, sorry guys. This one does have the escape doors. I believe these are just at 50 by 50 or under 50 by, or under the 50 by 50 mark. They are lockable and everything, so pretty cool trailer. This one does have the dove. It's fairly aggressive, so you can kind of see it. This one does have the spring assisted rear ramp door along with the transitional flap, and of course the springs hidden in there. But you got your rocker switches for your load light in the back in case you're loading up at night. And then you have your additional rocker switches so you're able to control, you know, the lights as you're loading up in the early morning or late night. Again, this trailer will be up for sale. We're going to be taking this one from Ogden, Utah down to up to Rathdrum, Idaho. So after that, we got to pick up another unit, which won't be a trailer. It's actually a vehicle. It's going to be on an enclosed. That one's picking up from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and it's going down to Rigby, Idaho. And then after that, we'll be dropping off that car and swapping it for another vehicle. I believe it's a Corvette or a Challenger. I could be wrong. But anyways, that's kind of the plan. And then we might end up flying down to Vegas to pick up a car to drive back up to Washington State. That's kind of down the pipeline, but it's more of a do than it ain't, you know. Anyways, just wanted to apologize in advance, guys. I just haven't been posting up much. It's things been going crazy. But anyways, I just figured I'd showcase this to you guys. If you guys are in the market for this trailer, feel free to reach out to Paul or Julia at Northwest Rides, based out of Rathdrum, Idaho. Their phone number is 208-500-8700. You can check out their online inventory at 208rides.com. 208rides.com. They do offer financing and they do nationwide deliveries. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Let's hit the road, and I will tune in with you guys. All right, fellas, a couple hours for me and a few seconds for you. This is the one that we picked up last night, early in the morning. I was already tied down, so I already unstrapped it. We're actually picking that one up over here. We're gonna make sure that the tires are gonna rub up against the wheel well there on the right-hand side. I'm not too worried on the driver's side. So key point is move slow, have your perception point on point. Otherwise you're gonna have lots of issues. So let's jump in and get this thing offloaded. I don't know if this is a Z06 or if it's a regular LT3. No, this is an LT3. All right, so keys are in. Oh, this doesn't have the option. Some of them, maybe that yellow one, they have the front high rise. You're able to raise up the nose since it kind of V-noses inward. So the key point is, now that we're going on reverse, I gotta remove the parking brake, of course. So as I said, just keep the wheel straight, move extremely slow. There's no rush, there's no need to rush. Use it to your advantage. If you have someone else that can give you an extra set of eyes, that's even better. Otherwise you're gonna have a hard time, especially if it's your first time. My main concern with these cars is always gonna be the mirrors with that cable up against that deal there. But for the most part, I mean, it's a pretty straight shot, you know what I mean? You get used to doing this after a while, especially with these extended transitional ramps. So, but yeah, that yellow one looks pretty cool. I think the yellow one is also an LT3. They might just be doing this just out of the color. Let's see. Hang in, guys. I'll update you guys here in a sec. All right, and just like that, we dropped off the blue one. I got inspected, signed off and everything. This is the one that we're currently picking up. This is another 2025 LT3 Corvette, brand new, 6 miles on the odometer. The other one had 8 miles, I believe. But yeah, this is the one that we're gonna load up, take it back into post balls, and we got one more that's coming down the pipeline similar to this. I don't know what the other one's gonna be, but believe me, if you guys like the LT3s, the Z06s and E-Rays are just a tad bit better. But yeah, everything's about the same other than the color. What I was trying to explain to you guys is there's this button in the center switch that allows the front splitter, basically the whole front of the car, to raise up. So in case you're going, you know, you're nosing in, and for some odd reason, the tip of the front bumper wants to hit that trim piece, what it does is it raises it up, and it gives you that much more of a much more clearance to go inside. So it gives you about another inch and a half, which makes a world of a difference in these cars. So anyways, I'm gonna run a quick inspection on this car real quick, and we're gonna load up and start heading back up north, and hopefully by tonight we have this one turned in and on to the next one. Let me show you what I was talking about with that button. This one actually has it. Same package, just different car and color, right? Right here in the center. You hit this button. Well, because I got the door open. All right. Now it says vehicle rising. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Now that you guys got my point, it's usually the tip on these cars. If you're rolling them up into a low clearance angle, usually the first thing that'll hit is going to be at the very tip top of the point of the front bumper. And luckily for me, well, this trailer has the extended fold-out transitional ramps, so they're stuck to the door. But some of them don't have this feature. They'll have like a 4-inch transitional flap, and they'll hit somewhere around right here. So super important. You break that splitter, and especially on an E-Ray or a Z06, man, you're going to be in for a rude awakening. And again, that button allows you to raise it as well as lower it, which in this case we're going to lower it, and it's pretty self-explanatory, guys. I mean, car's going to tell you everything. So, and it's blinking right up on the top there. So now that the car's pretty much done, I already inspected it. So I'm gonna strap it down, make a phone call, let them know that I'm gonna be heading out back up north, and then have this thing turned in by tonight. So let's strap it down and rock and roll. All right, fellas, so we dropped off the unit alongside with the Corvette inside, so pretty much delivered and paid for, and we are pretty much done with that load and on to the next one. And be on the lookout, because the next load is going to be that Mazda CX-5 or CX-9, I can't remember, coming out of Las Vegas. So we're going to fly down there. I'll make a separate video on that. So that pretty much wraps up the video here, guys. If you guys enjoy watching the video or you guys find it useful, feel free to hit the thumbs up button. Comment down below if there's anything you'd like to know. Subscribe to the channel. And as always, guys, may the Lord bless you, and I will catch you on the next one.